Thanksgiving, YouTube. I got a new machine I bought for the shop that I do not have, but will have hopefully soon. Let me turn the camera around and I'll show you guys. Pretty nice machine. It has definitely some wear and needs cleaned up. It's missing some parts, but overall pretty nice knee mill. I have I think they had servos on this machine, or I know they had a power feed here. I do have the power feed for it, but some parts are missing, and I'm pretty sure like they had servos on here and they robbed the servos off before they sold it. But the price was right. It's a 240 volt 3-phase, so it's wired exactly what I need already. And I have a variable frequency drive that hopefully I'm gonna pick up in a few days for it. But uses a R8 spindle, or R8 collets rather, and which is exactly what I want. It's the, what is it? It says Nomadic 2, but I forget what model it is. But it's early 80s vintage, I believe, mid to early 80s. And the nice thing is it has this variable speed on it. Instead of having to change belts, you just move this dial and you can change the RPMs for the drill bits, whether you're in back gear or regular, for your speed. So you know, if you want to go up to 900 RPM for a drill bit or 200 RPM for a drill bit, you just turn this dial instead of changing belts around. And it's a little bit bigger than a Bridgeport by, I think, the table's about 4 inches longer, and it's got like 2 inches more travel this way, I believe. But yeah, it's a Lagun or Logan. I think it's Lagun. I forget how to pronounce them. I had one at the machine shop I used to work at, had one of these mills. But, and it also had servos on it. This came out of a CNC shop. That's why I think it was a, I'm sure it just got a little bit too wore to make the parts that they were making for it. But missing the power switch up there, but there's one here. I think this is for the, oh, this is just on off. So this must be for the coolant here. So there's pipe thread there, and then there's a sump down there, right there. So I'm sure that was for coolant. But overall pretty nice. It was a used machine, or a machine that was in use. See, there's no rust there, but it's been a couple days. I bought it. I'll post a picture in it for you guys right now of when I picked it up. But it was like 8 o'clock at night. It was dark, so I threw a tarp on it and brought it here. It's kind of cool. It's got this tray that comes up here. That arm folds out of the way, so you got a table and an oil pump here. And it works, it's just out of oil. Didn't come with a digital readout. That's something I'll have to buy later. It does have power feed on the quill, which is super nice. So this is to engage your power feed. And this is your feed rates right here. So 3 thou all the way to, I think that's 6 thousandths. 0.006, yeah, inch, and then millimeters. So that's your feed rate. This is to lock your quill. Handle's broke, but it does work. Missing a handle here. Oh, here we go. Disengage clutch when power feed not in use. Interesting. I gotta figure out how to run this machine, but it's got a scale there. Anyways, I paid a couple $100 for this machine, so even if it needs work, which I know it's gonna need a little work, it's definitely well worth a couple $100. I've been looking one for a while. I didn't really need it since the lathe, the radial arm press, the shaper, the surface grinder, and my big 12-inch pedestal grinder is all under tarps and in the shop in storage. But for a couple $100, I couldn't pass it up. Like I said, I do have the power feed. It's missing, standing on ice down here. It's missing this piece here, so I'll probably have to machine up a new one. And then I'll make either machine or see if I can buy some handles. I do have all the dials, I believe, for the machine for in thousandths. I know I have, I think, 3 of them. So one probably there, 2, 3, and then this one. Well, that one has scale on it too. So I might have to, we'll see. But either way, super excited. And I need to get a vise for it. And get some more mill tooling. I sold, with my other mill, I sold the drill chuck, and I think I sold my collet set. I might have that, but anyways, so I think a good cleaning, and yeah, and then I think we'll be able to start making some parts on it. I know that I grabbed the table, and I know the gibs are loose. All the screws, the lock screws, everything's robbed off. The gib's still in there, but I don't know why they just kind of robbed some parts off this. So leads me to believe that it just wasn't. Anyways, if anyone has a idea where I can get parts, I need this directional on, off, and reversing switch. I thought about just wire nutting it, making a cap, because I'm going to run the variable frequency drive, and you can reverse it off the variable frequency drive. But I think I'm going to try to mount the variable frequency drive in the back so it's not in the way of chips. So I do need the switch. And let's see if I can buy, I don't know if it's the same type as what Bridgeport has or not, for the handle for the quill. But yeah, that's it. This is the power feed for the table. And limit switch there, and the bearings look to be in good shape. So there's a bevel gear there. And here's a bevel gear. I think this goes on like that. And then some other parts for it. Another bevel gear. So I gotta figure out how this goes together. I don't know if I got all the parts. See, there's a dial with thousandths on it. I think I got a few of these. Let's see here. Maybe just the one. Oh no, there's one. So, and here's another one. So I think I got 3 of them. I don't think these are parts for the mill. These are just, he wasn't sure what all he had for it. Well, there's some thrust washer there. And a shim of some sort. If you guys are into vintage machines, machinist stuff, you should check out a channel called Small Town Machine Shop. His name's Adam. He's always got new machines coming in and out of the shop. And that's a little small job shop. What's up, Rupert? Hold on, buddy. And I think you guys would appreciate that channel. So, all right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching.